Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the month of July. This is your love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Most recommended for those who have Libra in their Venus. Libra and Venus would be most helpful for you. Okay, spirits, guides, universe, divine, provide us messages for our highest good for the month of July. Spirits, guides, universe, divine, provide us messages for our highest good for the month of July. Okay. Here we go. Seven of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Three of Pentacles in the reverse here. Okay. So, let's see. You have a situation in which for this month, for the month of July, the numbers 3 and the number 7 may be significant to you. The number 3 in numerology is several things, but one of them is about working in harmony. It's about negotiation. It's about the Holy Trinity. It's a divinely guided number. Number 7 is also a divinely guided number. Number 7 in numerology tells us about spiritual support. And what I'm getting is that for this month, for the month of July, if you desire, I can attempt to reveal, if spirit will allow, something that is hidden from you. This card is in the reverse because it has not happened yet, but there is some sort of sneaky situation, something hidden, some information, some communication, a thought that's being hidden from you for a reason. It's not just a random thing. With the Wheel of Fortune card here, there is something that is destined or fated, and I'm quite literally getting the vision of someone holding a book open and turning over the pages and finding a blank page, just one blank page in a book of thousands of pages, and there's something that's hidden from you, something that you are not seeing. This month, for the month of July, there is a negotiation, a meeting that will be happening. I'm getting a specific message about career here, about some sort of meeting that's going to be happening in which you will be the subject. You will be the topic of discussion, Libra. Interesting. Also, when it comes to love or romance, if you are newly getting into a connection or seeking out a partnership, for this month, there is someone who you are overlooking. There is someone hidden from you, but it's hidden from you for a reason. Again, because it's not destined. It's not meant to happen yet. We'll look into the cards and clarify, and we'll ask and see what is the holdup here. For those of you who are in a connection with someone at this time, there is a lot of moving parts here. And there could actually be someone who is considering moving geographically, and perhaps maybe they may have not told you. There's also the energy of you either recently or in the near future planning, wanting to travel somewhere, thinking and communicating this, and perhaps it's a trip that's not solo. This is something that you want to do with someone else or other people. Also, I'm getting a message here about finances. And when it comes to finances, in a romantic aspect, there's something hidden. So if you are in a connection with someone, there's some aspect of finances, perhaps spending money on something and not communicating that with the partner, either you or your person here. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to do one clarifier because this is just a general basic reading. And then we'll do a Mudra oracle card. Interesting. Okay, with the devil card, this is a major arcana card. Most people get afraid when they see the devil card because they have no idea what this means. They just assume that it's, a bad or evil thing. However, this card means that there is a major lesson here that the divine is trying to teach you regarding regarding this concept of limitation, regarding this concept of very clearly seeing here there's someone in a situation where they feel like it's almost impossible and it's a self-limiting thought. There's someone here who there's someone that they want to be with, but it feels or it seems impossible to be with them. It's also the energy of dealing with someone who's being very difficult about something. There's also the energy of controlling, being very controlling here, either you or your person. And the one of the lessons, and this isn't for all of you, it may just be for one of you, is learning to relinquish control, especially wanting to dominate or control. There's a major lesson, Libra, here about trying to teach someone else a lesson, right? And being passive aggressive about it. I'm seeing very clearly, and I'm experiencing life experiences, multiple ones all at once. So bear with me. But there is a situation in which in the recent past or near future, you may have withheld thoughts about how someone dealt with the situation. But all the time, I wanna say, like, not really in a bad sense, but judging in a sense where in your mind, the way that it could have been handled or dealt with should have been this way. And is this belief that the way that you think or the way that you handle or the way that you deal with things, maybe it's to you it's more just, or maybe to you it's much more fair. But you have to understand, everyone's on a different journey. Also, it's not your job to teach anyone anything. It is not your place to try to help someone, even if it's coming from the purest, kindest place, wanting to open someone's eyes. You and again, like I said, not all of you, but you know who you are. You tend to be that type of person that you have this idea of how people should act, how people should think, especially in a relationship. You have it all laid out, like, you could write a whole paper on how people should be in a relationship and the way a relationship should work. But the people that you tend to attract is they're not meeting those wickets, and it's just the energy of being very critical, and that's putting chains. It's basically putting an imaginary chain around you and your person and shackling you down to a point where there's no movement. It's not going to go anywhere. A relationship like that can't move if you're in the energy or vibration of wanting to control any aspect, especially the other person, even if it's not intentional. Again, very sensitive to energy here, so I'm picking on specific energy of having a desire to wanting someone to be a certain way, or wanting someone to communicate a certain way, and very specific situations here. It's like having a desire, or like, I'm just gonna give an example here, like wanting to go out somewhere with someone and talking about where you should go, and you say sushi and the other person says, I don't know, pizza, and then you thinking in your mind, but maybe not really saying it, but thinking like, well, sushi is probably more healthy to eat than pizza is, and it's that type of energy, like almost like wondering, oh, why does this person always want to do this? Or even the way that someone communicates. It's the energy of like someone may not be very romantic, and it's the energy of wanting them, or having the desire, right? Even thinking to yourself, oh, I wish this person was more like this, or I what would it be like if this person had said this to me instead of this? Or I wonder if they're ever going to change this about them. No, they're not. And if they do, trust, it will not be because of you. It will not be because of your influence, okay? This is a major lesson. And you may be the type of person, you tend to have a really wonderful effect on people, and because it's always coming from a good place. You want good, and you want to bless other people with your knowledge, and wanting to help other people even like ascend and help people work through problems. You're that type of person that there's a lot of good and a lot of light in you, but there is a major lesson here from the divine about that, about taking too much of that responsibility on you, okay? And I want to say quite literally, it's like, it's not for you. That's not your job. The divine just wants to bless you. Divine wants to give you a relationship in which you don't have to worry about things like that. You don't have to worry about helping or teaching the person you love. All you have to do is love them. That's it. Oh, and also receive love. Okay? Two things. All you have to do is give love and receive love. You don't have to try and change them. Do you understand? That's a lesson. That's a lesson. There is no good or bad, right or wrong. In a lot of ways, the way that you're seen by the divine is pure light. Same thing for your person or the person you're interested in. Nothing that they do is technically wrong. It's just what you've been raised by society to believe in is wrong or not right. That's what's influencing the connection. Okay, we're gonna do a Mudra oracle card before we end. And the purpose of the Mudra card, mudras are hand gestures similar to yogic poses that help move energy through your body, essentially. They help you focus on your breathing, they help you calm your mind, relax your thoughts, balance your emotions. Let's see what we have for you. Assimilation. Gupta Mudra. You may want to write this down or take notes. For pretty much almost all my readings, people tend to learn a lot. And it's also really good to keep track of the progress and keep track of how your readings and your actual life is lining up. So I do recommend taking notes, starting a journal. You can take pictures. I will provide the live replay in the videos, but this hand gesture, this pose helps with spiritual discipline, transformation, and willpower. It's probably going to take a lot of willpower to reel it in, to hold yourself back from feeling the need to interject yourself into other people's life paths or situations, and channel that energy back into yourself. Okay, Gupta Mudra. The benefits also help your physical body of doing this pose here, which include helping digestion and the assimilation of nutrients. Assimilation essentially means breaking things down or metabolizing. It supports the kidneys and adrenal glands. It cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. Cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs, which is quite literally one of the most basic interpretations of the devil card. Self-limiting beliefs. Again, that belief or thought that it's not possible to find the right person or the perfect person, or it's not possible for me to actually be in a relationship with this person. They may be like out of reach. It's totally a self-limiting belief. Your mantra, the phrase or the sentence, the words that you want to think of when you're doing this pose here is, I assimilate all of life's events with ease and grace. Okay, so basically you're going to interlace your fingers inwards with the palms of, or the pads of your fingers towards the palms and the thumbs on the outside. And gently bring the heels of the hands together. Hold your hands lightly against your belly. That's the recommendation. Relax your shoulders and lengthen your spine. So obviously you want to be sitting up when you're doing this. And so basically it's like this. And this works best when you do this with your hands, this gesture here. Treat it as if you would treat an actual yogic pose, right? So you want to breathe. You want to be sitting in a quiet place or out in nature somewhere and be still and quiet enough that you're actually able to quiet your mind, hear yourself breathing, and relax. And just allow this pose or this gesture to open up those energy portals and release what needs to be released. Okay, that is what I have for you for the month of July, Libra. I will be moving on and streaming an advanced tarot in which I'll clarify a little bit more. However, generally those advanced videos are recommended for people who are either tarot readers themselves, mediums, psychics, or people who are heavy tarot reader viewers and understand the meanings of the cards, because I do move very quickly and it gets very deep. Okay. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. Please be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next reading. And also, I do appreciate and love the support. If you would not mind, like this video and comment in the comment box if you're not shy about it, and share your experiences. Connect with fellow Libras. Be blessed and be well. Until next time.